Don't be dramatic. Everyone cheats a little, she laughed after I found the texts. I said, understood, and packed my things while she was out cheating a little. She came home to empty rooms and a note. Everyone leaves a little too. Hey viewers, before we move on to the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you want to see more stories like this. Thanks. Throw away because she definitely knows my main and I don't need that drama on my regular account. This happened about 6 months ago, but I'm only now able to write it all out. People keep telling me I'm cold or I didn't fight for the relationship, and I need to get this off my chest because those people can honestly fuck right off. My ex-fiancée, let's call her Emma, and I were together for 3 years. Engaged for 6 months. We had a spring wedding planned, venue booked, invitations designed, the whole deal. I thought we were happy. I really did. There were no huge fights, no obvious problems. Sure, she'd been busier with work lately, but we were also in the middle of wedding planning, so everyone's stressed, right? Wednesday morning, everything changed. I was working from home that day. Emma had already left for her job around 8 a.m. I made coffee, settled in at our dining table with my laptop, and that's when I saw it. We had a shared MacBook that we both use sometimes. I opened it to check my email and iMessage was already open. Her messages synced from her phone. I wasn't snooping. The laptop was just sitting there, and a notification popped up as I was looking at the screen. Jason, last night was incredible. Can't stop thinking about you. My stomach dropped. Just completely bottomed out. I stared at that message for probably a full minute. My brain was doing gymnastics trying to rationalize it. Maybe it's a friend? Maybe it's taken out of context? Maybe another message popped up. Jason, same time Friday. I'll make it worth your while smirking face, yeah. No rationalizing that. I clicked into the conversation. I don't know why. Maybe I needed to confirm what I already knew. The messages went back weeks. Weeks. Explicit photos, thankfully not visible in the preview. Thank God. Plans to meet up. Her complaining about me. He's so boring in bed. I don't know if I can do this forever. The wedding feels like a trap. You make me feel alive. I sat there reading message after message, watching our entire relationship get dissected by my fiancée and her gym buddy. Because of course it was the gym. She joined this new place 3 months ago, said she wanted to get in shape for the dress. I thought it was sweet. I'm not a violent person, but in that moment, I wanted to put my fist through the laptop screen. Instead, I very methodically started taking screenshots. Every message. Every photo she'd sent him, none of her explicit ones. I'm not that guy, but the flirty ones, the ones making plans. Every single piece of evidence that my fiancé of 6 months had been fucking someone else. I created a private folder, emailed everything to myself, saved it in 3 different places. I don't know why I was being so thorough. Maybe some part of me knew I'd need proof later. Maybe I just needed something to do with my hands so I wouldn't lose my mind. Then I checked our phone records online. We were on a family plan, everything visible. So many calls to a number I didn't recognize. All at odd hours. Late nights. Weekends when she said she was running errands. I looked up Jason on social media. Wasn't hard. She'd liked about 30 of his Instagram posts. Gym selfies, mostly. The guy looked like a protein shake had gained sentience. He worked at her gym as a trainer. Of course. A fucking course. Everything clicked into place. The new gym membership. The work dinners that ran late. Her phone face down on the counter all the time. The way she'd pull away when I tried to initiate sex, saying she was tired. She wasn't tired. She was getting it elsewhere. I couldn't work. I sat there for 4 hours just processing. Called in sick to my own job. My boss was understanding. Said I sounded terrible. I felt terrible. Like someone had reached into my chest and rearranged my organs. Around 5:30 p.m., I heard her key in the lock. She walked in all cheerful, talking about her day. Hey babe, how was working from home? Did you get a lot done? I was sitting on the couch, just staring at her. What's wrong? She asked, and her voice had this edge to it. Like she knew. Like she fucking knew. Who's Jason? Her face went white, then red. Then this weird calculated expression slid over it like a mask. Did you go through my phone? The laptop. Messages sync. Who is he? She dropped her bag. You were spying on me? Answer the fucking question, Emma. He's just a friend from the gym. I pulled out my phone. Read one of her messages out loud. The one about me being boring in bed. Her face crumpled, then hardened. Okay, fine, she said. We flirted a little. So what? You flirted a little? Emma, you've been sleeping with him for weeks. It didn't mean anything. You're fucking someone else, and it doesn't mean anything? She had the audacity to look annoyed. It's just physical. It's not like I love him. I love you. That's why I'm marrying you. My hands were shaking. You've been planning our wedding while fucking your personal trainer, and you think that's, what? Normal. Maybe if you paid more attention to me, I wouldn't have to look elsewhere. Are you seriously blaming me right now? I'm just saying, when's the last time you initiated? When's the last time you made me feel desired? I stared at her. I tried last week. And the week before. You said you were tired. Both times. Because you're predictable. It's always the same routine. Jason makes me feel. I don't give a fuck what Jason makes you feel. We went back and forth like this for 20 minutes. Her cycling through excuses. First it was my fault. Then it wasn't a big deal. Then it was just physical. Then it was cold feet about the wedding. Then it was her exploring before we settled down. Finally, I said, you've been fucking someone else for months while planning our wedding. How is that okay? And she laughed. Actually laughed. Don't be so dramatic. Everyone cheats a little. The apartment went silent. Even the street noise outside seemed to stop. What did you just say? Oh, come on. Grow up. This is the real world. You think everyone at our wedding will have been completely faithful their whole relationship? Please. Monogamy is a social construct. I just stared at her. This woman I'd loved for 3 years, who I'd proposed to on a beach at sunset, who I'd spent the last 6 months planning a future with. She was standing in our living room telling me that everyone cheats. This is normal, she continued. People get cold feet before big commitments. They explore a little. It doesn't mean anything. Most guys would lose their shit, but you're smarter than that. You understand. Something in me just switched off. Like a circuit breaker. All the anger, all the hurt, all the desperation to make her take it back, gone. Replaced by this crystalline clarity. Understood, I said quietly. What? I understand now. Thank you for being honest. She looked relieved. Actually relieved. Like I'd just agreed to an open relationship instead of discovering her infidelity. See? This is why I love you. You're so reasonable. We can work through this. Maybe we can even go to couples therapy or something. Or, I don't know, maybe we can open things up? Explore together? I nodded slowly. Yeah, maybe. She actually smiled. Hugged me. I stood there like a statue, arms at my sides. I have dinner with the girls tonight, she said, checking her phone. I'd seen the messages. She was meeting Jason. But we can talk more when I get back. Really work through this. Sure. Go have fun. You're amazing, you know that? She kissed my cheek. Grabbed her purse. Don't wait up. We might go out after dinner. The door closed behind her. I sat there for exactly 5 minutes, staring at the space where she'd been standing. Then I stood up and got to work. First, finances. We had a joint checking account. I pulled up the bank website and transferred my half to my personal account. For $1,200. The joint savings, our wedding fund, had $12,000. I transferred half. Documented everything with screenshots. Second, the lease. I pulled up our rental agreement. Both our names. 6 months left. Early termination clause with a 2-month penalty. Fine. I'd pay my half, and she could figure out the rest. Third, wedding vendors. It was 9 p.m., too late to call anyone. But I drafted emails to all of them. The venue, the photographer, the caterer, the DJ, florist, all of them. Professional and brief. Due to unforeseen circumstances, we need to cancel our wedding booking. Please send information regarding cancellation policies and any applicable fees. Fourth, inventory. I walked through the apartment with my phone, making a list. What was mine, what was hers, what we'd bought together. Most of the furniture was hers or from her family. The TV was mine. PlayStation mine. The nice coffee maker, I'd bought that. Most of the kitchen stuff was hers, but I'd take what I'd contributed. I could be out in one trip with help. I texted my brother Mike at 10 p.m. You free tomorrow afternoon? Need your truck. I'm moving out. He called immediately. Dude, what? What happened? Emma's been cheating. Found out today. I'm leaving tomorrow while she's at work. Silence. Then, holy shit. Yeah, man. I can get off by 2. You okay? I'm fine. I'll explain later. You got it. Whatever you need. Emma came home around 11:30. I was in bed, pretending to sleep. She slid in next to me, whispered, "You awake?" I didn't answer. She fell asleep within minutes. I lay there until 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, planning. Thursday morning, she woke up cheerful. Actually cheerful. About last night, she said, putting on her makeup. Thank you for being so mature about everything. I know it was a lot to process. I grunted something noncommittal. So we're good? We're going to work on this. I nodded. We're good. She smiled at herself in the mirror. I knew you'd understand. You're not like other guys. You're evolved. She kissed me goodbye. Love you. I didn't say it back. She didn't notice. The door closed. I heard her car start. Watched from the window as she drove away. Then I started packing. Clothes into garbage bags. Toiletries from the bathroom. Books from the shelves. My desk setup, monitor, keyboard, all of it. Work laptop, personal laptop. The framed photo of my parents, mine. The coffee maker, mine. Selected pots and pans that I'd bought. My grandmother's quilt from the bedroom. At 9 a.m., I called my boss. I need a personal day. Family emergency. No problem. Everything okay. It will be. I spent the morning methodically packing. Every drawer checked. Every closet. I wasn't leaving anything behind. Around noon, I started calling wedding vendors back. Most were understanding. We'd lose deposits, about $3,000 total, but everything could be canceled. I didn't care about the money. Best $3,000 I'd ever spend. At 1 p.m., I stopped to write the note. First draft was too angry. Second was too explanatory. Third was too sad. Fourth was perfect. Everyone leaves a little too. I printed it on regular printer paper. Below it, I printed out screenshots from her messages. Not all of them, just enough. The last night was incredible text. Her telling Jason I was boring. Her saying the wedding felt like a trap. I wanted her to know that I knew everything. I got her engagement ring from her jewelry box. Placed it on the kitchen counter. Put the note on top. Screenshots underneath. The tableau was perfect. Cold. Clean. Final. Mike showed up at 2 p.m. with the truck and his friend Dave. This is really happening? Mike asked. Yep. She really said everyone cheats? Word for word. Fuck her. Let's load up. 3 guys, 1 truck, 2 hours. We took the TV, the PlayStation, my desk, boxes of clothes, kitchen stuff, bathroom stuff. The apartment didn't look empty. Her furniture was still there, but it looked depleted. Like something vital had been removed. At 4:30, I did one final walkthrough. Checked every drawer, every closet. Made sure I hadn't forgotten anything. I put my key on the counter next to the note. Locked the door behind me. My phone buzzed at 5:47 p.m. Emma, heading home soon. Want me to pick up dinner? I didn't respond. 6:02 p.m. Are you home? Car's not here. 6:15 p.m. Did you go somewhere? 6:16 p.m. Why is the apartment? What the fuck? 6:17 p.m. Where are you? 6:18 p.m. This isn't funny. 3 missed calls in a row. 6:21 p.m. Voicemail notification. I didn't listen. We were at a sports bar by then. Mike had bought the first round. My phone was face down on the table, buzzing every 30 seconds. You gonna answer? Mike asked. Nope. Cold man. Respect. The texts kept coming. I read them but didn't respond. 6:30 p.m. You went through my messages and this is how you react? You're such a child. We could have talked about this. 7 p.m. I don't understand. Where did you even go? Did you get a hotel? 7:30 p.m. Everyone leaves a little too? Really? You think you're so clever. This is ridiculous. 8 p.m. You printed these out? This is psychotic. You're acting insane. 8:30 p.m. Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things to Jason. Can we please just talk? Don't throw away 3 years over this. 9 p.m. I'll end it with him. I'll do whatever you want. Please just come home. We can fix this. 10 p.m. I love you. You're the one I want to marry. Jason means nothing. I made a terrible mistake. 11 p.m. Fine. Fine. Be like this. You're throwing away something good over nothing. I hope you're happy. At 11:30, I finally responded. I am. Then I blocked her number. She called Mike. He declined and blocked her. She called my parents. That was a mistake. I'd already told them everything Wednesday night. My mom answered, said, don't ever call this number again, and hung up. My dad texted me. Proud of you, son. She texted mutual friends. Most didn't respond. One friend, Chris, texted me privately. Dude, what happened? Emma says you left over a misunderstanding. I sent him 3 screenshots. Chris, holy shit. Yeah, man, you're good. Want me to tell people what actually happened? Me. If they ask. Word spread fast. Friday afternoon, she showed up at my office. Security called up. There's an Emma here to see you. Tell her I'm in a meeting. She says it's an emergency. It's not. Please ask her to leave. She texted from a different number. Really? Security? I blocked that number too. Saturday, she got another new number. It's me. Please. Just talk to me. 5 minutes. That's all I ask. We were going to get married. Doesn't that mean anything? I responded. It did. Then you fucked Jason. Blocked. The following Saturday, a week and a half after I left, she found me at the gym. I'd switched locations specifically to avoid this, but she must have asked around. I was on the treadmill when I saw her. Stop the machine. We need to talk, she said. No, we don't. I deserve an explanation. I actually laughed. You deserve? You. People were staring. I lowered my voice. You cheated for months. You gaslit me about it. You told me everyone cheats, and I was being dramatic. I took you at your word. That's the explanation. I didn't mean it like that. That's exactly how you meant it. You meant it doesn't matter. So my leaving doesn't matter either. That's not fair. We're done here. I walked toward the locker room. She followed. What about the wedding? The deposits? What about it? We're going to lose thousands of dollars. I canceled everything. Ate the costs. Worth every penny. You can't just, I did. It's done. Over. What am I supposed to tell people? I turned and looked at her. Really looked at her. Tell them everyone leaves a little. I walked away. She was crying in the middle of the gym. I felt nothing. Edit. This got way more attention than I expected. People are asking what happened after, so here's the update. 1 month out, I found my own apartment. Small 1-bedroom, month-to-month lease because I'm not ready to commit to anything long-term yet. Work's been good, actually better than good. I got praised on a project I'd been half-assing during the wedding planning stress. Started therapy. Turns out having your fiancé cheat on you and then tell you you're being dramatic about it does a number on your head. Who knew? Emma texted from 3 more numbers. Blocked all of them. Her friends stopped reaching out after the second week. The Jason situation, apparently he told her he doesn't do drama and ghosted her after I left. The guy she cheated with couldn't handle the fallout of being the affair partner. Shocking. 6 weeks later would have been our wedding date. I took myself out for a nice steak dinner and expensive whiskey. No regrets. Emma posted on social media some vague quote about betrayal and moving on. Comments were disabled. A mutual friend told me she's been telling people I abandoned her and had cold feet. I don't care enough to correct the record. People who matter know the truth. 2 months out, started seeing someone casually. Met her through friends. Nothing serious, just nice to remember what it feels like when someone actually wants to spend time with you. She listens when I talk. She doesn't have a secret gym boyfriend. The bar is low, but here we are. Trust issues. Absolutely. Working on them. The first time this new girl mentioned grabbing dinner, I asked, just us, right? No Jason. She laughed, then realized I was serious. I explained. She just said, I'm sorry that happened to you, and didn't make excuses for Emma. Didn't say, well, maybe she had a reason. Just empathy. Novel concept. 3 months out, Emma sent a long email. I'd blocked her everywhere else. Subject, I made a terrible mistake. The gist, Jason wasn't who she thought he was. He ghosted her. She realizes now what she lost. I was the one. She wants to try again. We were so good together. Everyone makes mistakes. Don't throw away our history. My response, everyone cheats a little, remember? Maybe he's just exploring. Don't be so dramatic. Then I blocked her email. For months out, a mutual friend told me Emma got engaged. Engaged? To some guy she met on the apps. Known him 6 weeks. Apparently, she's moving fast to prove something? I don't know. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Final update. 6 months later, I'm good. Actually good. Not telling people I'm good while crying into my beer good. Genuinely good. The trust issues are still there, but improving. The casual relationship ended. Mutual decision. We wanted different things, but I'm dating here and there. Taking it slow. Learning what I actually want instead of just accepting what someone's willing to give me. Moved into a better apartment last month. Signed a year lease. Felt like a big step, committing to something again, even if it's just a living space. Still in therapy. Still learning. Things I've figured out. Her cheating wasn't about me being inadequate. Everyone cheats a little is not. In fact, normal I deserve someone who doesn't make me feel crazy for expecting monogamy. Leaving was the right choice. The wedding money I saved by canceling? Bought a used motorcycle. Emma always said they were too dangerous. I'm living my best life, one terrible decision at a time. Someone asked if I have any regrets. Just one. I regret not leaving the first time my gut told me something was off. I regret the months I spent thinking I was being paranoid when I was actually being observant. I regret not trusting myself, but leaving when I did, using her own words as my exit line, not letting her rewrite history or gaslight me into thinking I overreacted. Zero regrets. She told me everyone cheats a little. I showed her everyone leaves a little too. Turns out we were both right. Edit 3. Since people keep asking, would I take her back if she really changed? No, she didn't need to change. She needed consequences, and she got them. I'm not her redemption arc. I'm not her safety net. I'm not the guy who teaches her that actions have meaning by forgiving the unforgivable. I'm just the guy who believed her when she told me cheating was no big deal. And then I treated our relationship the same way. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. What do you think about this story? Share it in the comments.